Come on now. Hey, let's go. Hey. Crispy mode activated. Gotta stay crispied up. You already know what time it is. Great ones and legends. Peace and blessings to the great ones. Peace and greatness to the legends across the universe. It's the king. Let me. Oh! Got to put the crown. It's the king Nonito back with another video. Back with another video, man. Back with another video. Shout outs to all my great ones and legends across the universe. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody once again. Shout outs to God. Shout outs to my higher self. Today has been nothing but blessings. Nothing but lessons as well. So this topic, the name of this video is going to be triggers. You want to turn your triggers off because we all have triggers. So I'm just going to share from my experience today. Shout out to God. God has really gave me a whole new perspective on triggers. When I get triggered, I feel like that's something that I need to work on, but in a good way. Like when I get triggered, there's something that I can better myself at. So for example, I was waiting for a rental, and when I got to the rental location, they told me, "Oh, sorry, sir. We were going to call you, but unfortunately, we don't have a car for you." So that triggered me. But at the same time, I had to ask myself questions. I had to ask myself, is it worth it to be mad or stay positive and figure it out? Because there's always going to be another alternative. So with me, don't get me wrong, I had a little attitude. That's the trigger, right? But then I was like, you know what? I shouldn't be bothered by this. I feel like God, the universe is gonna give me a better car, a better rental. So next thing you know, I call the next location. Boom, they had a rental for me. So man, that's just me, just like understanding, like, man, like triggers are there's nothing wrong with triggers. Triggers are signs that to help you better yourself, help you change, help you evolve. Cause I don't look at triggers like so differently. Like I really like it's crazy. Like I'm really starting to appreciate my triggers, because when I get triggered, I understand like, man, this is something that I can better myself at. So yeah, you got to turn these triggers off. When you get triggered, look at it as a good thing. Don't look at it as a bad thing. A lot of us have this mindset like, oh, I get triggered, I'm pissed off, this and that. But that's just a sign that you can better yourself. When you get triggered, it's a notification to yourself that you can better those emotions. You can better those thoughts. Like it is so beneficial. Like I also another thing that happened to me earlier. Shout outs to my boy Axel, man. Shout outs to my barber, man. Shout outs to my barber. Y'all go follow my guy. Follow the great one, man. Follow the legend. I have him on my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at King Nonito. But back to the video. So I had to give a little quick commercial break, but so I was waiting on my boy. He was very busy. You know, he told me in advance, man. Shout out to him, man. He was communicating with me, and you know, like I was getting a little triggered because, you know, like I'm like, man, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to do that. But you know, at the same time, I was like, man, you know what? I had to ask myself this question: is it worth it being mad, or you just gonna stay positive and you gonna get a great haircut, and it's gonna be the best haircut you ever had? So boom, look at me now. I'm getting paper. I had to do that little Chris Brown thing. But no, seriously, like, no, for real, like he done crispy, bro. He done blessed up the boy, bro. Shout out to Axel. Shout out to my barber, man. Y'all go show him some love on my IG. I put him his name in one of my posts. But yeah, y'all, I was starting to sweat, so I had to turn on the car. But yeah, like really, like